Welcome to C News Now.
They laughed at his face. They said he could never be a hero. In an industry ruled by perfect smiles and flawless skin, he was the outsider, mocked, doubted, underestimated. But this summer he didn't just prove them wrong. He took the crown. This is not just a comeback. It's a revolution. This is Liu Yuning. The rise of Liu Yuning, from rodent-faced underdog to summer screen king. In an age when celebrity culture devours our attention spans and image often overshadows substance, the entertainment industry remains a glittering battlefield. Every year a fresh crop of stars tries to carve out their share of the spotlight, armed with photogenic smiles, polished talent, and well-oiled PR machines. Yet, in this glitzy race, not all victories belong to the genetically blessed or industry favored. Some careers are forged in defiance, built brick by brick on resilience, grit, and an unyielding will to stay standing when the crowd boos instead of cheers. This summer, the name Liu Yuning has become impossible to ignore. And not because he fits the traditional mold of a leading man. Quite the opposite. He was once mocked, even ridiculed for his appearance. Yet somehow, in the sweltering heat of this year's drama season, Liu Yuning has stolen the crown. A summer dominated by one man. The Chinese summer entertainment season is a battlefield of epic proportions. Lavish costume dramas, sweeping historical romances, and big-budget productions crowd for attention in a schedule that leaves no room for mediocrity. In May, audiences were drawn into the tangled politics and slow-burn tension of Zhiyao, where Liu played Wei Xiao, a dark, calculating man whose calm smile masked an ocean of intrigue. Barely a month later, in June, Xu Yimeng hit the screen, and suddenly Liu was Nan Heng, a carefree, witty character whose charm could disarm even his sworn enemies. 2 costume dramas. 2 completely different leads. 1 actor. And the surprise? They both worked. The same face, often dismissed as unfit for romance leads, morphed seamlessly between roles. Fans swooned, critics took notice, and social media erupted with clips, especially the now iconic horseback embrace, from Xu Yimeng. Peak romance, one trending comment declared. Others simply called it dangerously charming. For someone once labeled the ugly duckling of costume dramas, this was more than a good season. This was vindication. The unlikely beginning. To understand the depth of Liu Yuning's turnaround, we have to rewind to his entry into the entertainment industry. A journey as far from fairy tale debuts as one can imagine. Tall, with sharp features that deviated from the conventional flower boy template, Liu's looks drew harsh comparisons. His slightly small-set eyes, angular nose, and pronounced cheekbones earned him a cruel nickname among online detractors, the rodent-faced actor. In a culture where a single screenshot can make or break an idol, this label stuck and stung. When he appeared in his early roles, particularly standing next to conventionally handsome co-stars, the contrast was weaponized by critics. Memes circulated, hashtags trended, and strangers confidently declared he could never carry a romantic lead. The first sparks of recognition. Yet fate has a way of rewarding persistence. Liu's first notable role came in The Long Ballad, where he portrayed a loyal bodyguard. While the part wasn't central, his towering presence and subtle rapport with actress Zhao Lucy caught the eye of audiences. Some fans began whispering, "He's interesting. He has presence." Then came Heroes, in which he played Bai Choufei, a complex antagonist. Bai was not just a stock villain. He was layered, tragic, and dangerously unpredictable. Liu dove deep into the role, shaping a performance that was magnetic enough to make audiences both loathe and pity the character. It was this turn that shifted his narrative from miscast pretty boy to unexpected acting contender. From street performances to studio sets, Liu's work ethic was not born in the air-conditioned comfort of a film set. Long before scripts landed on his desk, he was a street performer, singing to passers-by, surviving on coins dropped into an open guitar case. When short video platforms exploded in China, Liu saw opportunity. He posted performances online, raw, unfiltered, and often recorded in a single take. His deep, emotive voice resonated with viewers, and his following grew. From there, doors began to open, albeit slowly. This grassroots origin became a defining part of his story. Unlike many of his peers, Liu had no elite acting school diploma, no famous family name, no corporate empire backing him. He had only his talent, his persistence, and an uncanny ability to turn small openings into bigger ones. Playing the long game. In the entertainment industry, survival often hinges on relationships as much as on skill. Liu understood this early. He networked with directors, connected with producers, and even, as some reports claim, pitched himself during industry banquets. This hustle paid off. Bit by bit, bigger opportunities arrived. His name began appearing in casting shortlists. Eventually, he wasn't just a supporting player, he was the lead. This rise, however, came with a double-edged sword. Skeptics questioned whether his ascent was purely merit-based or the result of strategic networking. Resource actor became a new label, one that lingered even as his performances gained critical praise. The turning point. Talent meets timing. Despite the noise, Liu Yuning's approach has been remarkably consistent. Outwork everyone, ignore the insults, and deliver on screen. This consistency, paired with a run of smart role choices, built momentum. The true breakthrough came when audience perception caught up with his performance. Viewers began to realize that charisma is not purely an aesthetic trait. It's an energy, an ability to inhabit a character so fully that the actor's physicality becomes part of the charm, rather than a distraction. In Jiao, Wei Xiao's menacing intelligence made his unconventional looks feel like a perfect fit for the role. In Xu Wan Yimeng, Nan Heng's playfulness reframed those same features as roguish appeal. The man once deemed unfit for romance roles was now headlining two of the hottest dramas of the year. Breaking the beauty ceiling. Liu Yuning's rise carries a subversive message. The entertainment industry's rigid beauty standards are not invincible. While appearance still plays a huge role, Liu's career suggests that persistence, adaptability, and emotional authenticity can shift audience perception over time. This isn't to say looks don't matter. They do, and Liu still faces jabs about his appearance. But what once seemed like an immovable obstacle is now more of a footnote. His rodent-faced label has, in a sense, been neutralized, not because it vanished, but because his talent grew too big to be overshadowed by it. Inspiration beyond the screen. There's a reason Liu Yuning's story resonates beyond the fanbase of historical dramas. His journey mirrors the uphill battles faced by anyone underestimated in their field. He is living proof that setbacks can be fuel, that underestimation can be the sharpest motivator, and that success often arrives for those willing to endure the longest. For every aspiring actor told they lack the look, the background, or the connections, Liu's career offers a blueprint. Seize every chance, learn relentlessly, and play the long game. What comes next? As of this summer, Liu Yuning has reached a rare moment in an actor's career. Simultaneous mainstream recognition and critical respect. The question now is whether he can sustain it. Will he branch into film, tackle modern dramas, or continue ruling the costume genre? More importantly, will he manage to keep the raw underdog spirit that got him here, even as fame reshapes his life? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the boy from the streets, once mocked for his face, is now the man dominating the screens. Final word. In an industry obsessed with surface perfection, Liu Yuning's ascent is a quiet rebellion. He is the reminder that artistry, grit, and relentless drive can rewrite the rules. For every dreamer grinding away in the shadows, his story is an unspoken promise. Your moment can still come. Once a street performer singing to strangers, now a man who owns the screen. He turned insults into fuel, rejection into fire, and built a throne where none was meant for him. Liu Yuning's story isn't just about fame. It's about every soul fighting to be seen. Remember this. They can doubt your face, they can doubt your worth, but they can never stop your rise.